It's a strange fact that the more sensible your bike, the more time you'll have to spend justifying it. If you go out and buy a 200-mile-an-hour nitro-blown racetrack rocket ship for commuting 2 miles to work, all your mates will go, cool, no questions asked. If you buy yourself a bike that's just really good at being a bike, your mates will think you've gone mad. If you did decide to buy a Honda Pan-European, most of your mates would probably turn around straight away and ask if you've become a two-wheel taxi driver, a long-distance dispatchee, or maybe you've joined a roadside service or become a paramedic. But there are some compelling reasons for considering the Pan-European as a bike. That V4 1100 isn't exactly a firecracker. It's more about low-down performance, gentle power, it just eases on. It doesn't make the most exciting of noises, though. There's huge accommodation on board for you and your passenger, no matter how big she or he might be. Fans of the machine will tell you it is surprisingly agile. For such a big machine, it'll flick round corners no problem. The centre of gravity is relatively low, though not as low as some. It doesn't feel big, heavy and clumsy. It just looks it. This all-enclosing plastic might not be to everyone's taste. In fact, I don't think it's to anyone's taste. Even the real devoted followers of the Pan, and yes, there is a Pan-European fan club, will agree it's probably never going to be a real beauty of a bike, but you don't buy it for its looks. This all-enclosing plastic may not look brilliant, but it's practical. I mean, it keeps the muck off. Pan-Europeans are known for covering enormous mileages. They're one of the few bikes where going around the clock is entirely possible. Even with big miles on, they'll still sell, so good is their reputation for longevity. It's actually supremely easy to hustle through traffic. It's so stable, it goes exactly where you pointed and it stays where you last aimed it. That means dicing with the traffic is a doddle, even on a big bike like this. The new Pan-European looks better than this. It's faster than this and it goes around corners better than this. It is, in fact, better than this. But that's not bad news at all, because it means that used examples of this model will be coming onto the market at good prices. But don't expect a flood of bargain basement Pans. People tend to hang on to these bikes for years, and when they do finally sell them, they hold their value very well. You'll still pay about 5,900 quid for something like this R-Play with 21,000 miles up. Bear in mind, that's hardly a run-in, though, for a Pan-European, and when you do come to sell it, you'll get more money back than if you bought another bike. So maybe the Pan-European could become your friend for life.